In this video, I want to talk about the power of breath. We get so caught up in our thoughts, creating worry, stress, anxiety, depression, sadness, fear, basically all these thoughts. And I want to share with you the power of breath that can really slow down these thoughts and really open up a new space. Not really new, it's a space that's already there. But as we get so identified with these thoughts and we get so entangled in the movement of the thoughts, then we're so focused on the movement of our thoughts, the noise of our thoughts, that we are unaware of this huge, vast space that surrounds the thoughts, the stillness that's behind all thoughts, the stillness that surrounds all thoughts, the silence that all the noise arises within and out of. And by focusing on the breath, with a practice of the breath, a breathing practice, we can slow down the activity of the mind. We can quiet the mind. And the result is that we experience more happiness, more peace, more tranquility of the mind. And in today's world, when we're so busy and stressed and worried, anxious, this peace, this happiness that you can experience here and now is a real gift. And this gift, this power, comes from the breath. So if you haven't noticed already, that when we slow down our breath, the mind becomes slower. The chatter becomes slower. The thoughts become slower. If you haven't noticed that as we pay attention to our breath, we're paying less attention to the thoughts. And when we pay less attention to the thoughts, we experience more tranquility, more peace, more equanimity of the mind. That gives us the peace of mind that we all want. So it's like a shift in attention, because we're pure awareness, and where we place that awareness is called attention. We're attending our thoughts. So let's stop attending the thoughts and let's start attending the breath. So if we just close our eyes, and we'll do a little practice here. If we just close our eyes, hopefully you're in a comfortable spot. And let's just take a couple moments to just simply relax and slow down and simply be here and now. And now we'll just take a breath in through our nose. And exhale through the nose. And another breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose. And continue breathing in. And as you breathe in, we're focusing on the breath. Place that attention on the front of your nose, just before the nostrils. And with every out-breath, just allow yourself to relax, to dissolve, to melt deeper and deeper into a relaxed state. As we breathe in, again, place that attention at the front of your nose, just before the nostrils, and feel that air coming through the nostrils. And exhaling that air out through the nostrils. And don't try and force your breath. Don't try and breathe too long, too deep. Make the breath nice and natural. It should feel effortless. Whatever's comfortable is right for you. And you'll notice after 5 to 10 breaths, the breathing is very natural and you're way more relaxed. Just keep your focus on the breath at the tip of your nostrils, being aware of the breath entering the nose and leaving the nose. And you'll notice more tranquility, more peace. And the breath is simply a tool to experience more and more of that peace anytime you want, wherever you are. And you'll find the more you practice this breathing, the more peace you will experience. And the more you practice, the more this peace will spill over into all areas of your life. It will stay with you more so throughout the day. It will feel like a simple breathing practice is like a retreat, is like a vacation. But it's a vacation, a retreat that you can experience wherever you are at any time. So it's nice to schedule a simple breathing practice. You could start off with just 2 minutes, 2 minutes a day. If that feels really nice, bump it up to 3 to 5 minutes. And you'll see it will be very transformative once you really start enjoying this breathing practice. Once you start really connecting with that peace and experiencing that contentment, the happiness, you'll naturally want to breathe more. And you'll be more conscious of your breath throughout the day, just like you are in this practice, where we're conscious of every breath entering the body and leaving the body. You'll notice how your breathing changes over time with practice. It becomes more balanced through the left and the right nostril. It'll become more deeper, and you'll feel the breath go deeper into the belly, to the lower abdomen. It'll expand the rib cage through the sides to the obliques of the torso. And you'll be able to follow that breath from the outside of the body all the way in, into the lungs, into the belly, and expand everywhere in the body. And with more practice, you'll see that you're breathing in. It's like you're breathing in peace. You're breathing in happiness. You're breathing in bliss. And you'll start to experience that you're not separate from that peace, that happiness, that bliss. The breath will transform you. It's like you're dissolving as a personality, as a person, and you're becoming that presence of peace itself. And you'll see, just with a simple breathing practice, the power of breath, the power to transform you from the inside out. So let's go ahead and open our eyes, slowly come back. So hopefully you got a taste of that peace, that happiness that's always here. It's here for you to experience. And that breath, it's like a portal that takes you right there. Takes you to that retreat, that getaway, that vacation. And when you come back and you open your eyes, you realize that you didn't go anywhere. It's always here. It's always now. And if it's here and now, and it's within you, well, you're not separate from it. It's that shift in our awareness. It's a shift in our attention where we place that attention from our thoughts, from the worry, the future, the past. We take that attention, we take it away from the future, we take it away from the past. We place it right here in the present moment. And what we're using is the breath as a tool to anchor us into the present moment, as a portal to get into the present moment, connect with the present moment that's here and now, because we can't breathe in the future and we can't breathe in the past. So when we place our attention on the breath, we have no choice but to be present. And we see that when the breath starts slowing down, it becomes way more relaxed, that the mind seems to slow down as well and relax. And the mind seems to almost dissolve, melt, the more we are focused on the breath. And at the start of this practice, if you feel like your attention jumps from the breath to then what you have to do later, or something that happened during the day jumps from the breath to somewhere in the future or somewhere in the past, simply just bring it back. Bring back that attention. It's like you're guiding it back. Let me guide it back to the breath. And you'll see that this practice, you can make it very automatic. It becomes like a habit, like second nature, just to breathe. And you'll find that your attention doesn't wander anymore. It's almost like you're training a dog. You're just training it, training that attention, just sit with your breath, just simply be with your breath. And this power of your breath, it has the power to transform your life.